We're back with book reviews! Yay! This book is one I am super excited to show you guys because the author is one of my favorites and it's the first one that really sucked me in. It is book one of the Kate Daniels series, Magic Bites. I love urban fantasy, first off. Love urban fantasy. Secondly, I love shapeshifter stuff too, so that's also a win. Thirdly, and probably most importantly, I really like reading snarky badass women. And not like, I'm tough and have no feelings and I don't process things. There has to be like emotional correlation to these things and like logic at that. But I really adore a sassy, like snarky, can hang with the guys. Not just can hang, like is comparable. I am all about equality in fiction, and Kate Daniels is a badass merc with a chip on her shoulder, and you know is trying to solve a crime, all that jazz, the usual premise for an urban fantasy. Let's be honest. But her voice is really what captured me, and one thing I can always guarantee or enjoy with Ilona Andrews books is that presence of witty dialogue and banter between the characters and complex females in it, which I love to see. Like, you don't get, passes the Bechdel test, but you don't get like when she has later on in the series her best friend, Andrea, they have realistic female friendship, not the backstabby, conniving sort, or, the hyper feminine, like, let's only gab about our men sort. Sure, things may occasionally come up, but they have the more, I've got your back in a fight, girl. Like, the kind of real female friendship that exists, not the kind that's portrayed by movies and books so frequently that it's superficial. It really doesn't get the depth or core of what real female friendships are, and makes people believe that women can't have sustaining or, long-term friendships because they either revolve around the men they're with or they, are constantly stabbing each other in the back. Neither of these things are true. I know fantastic women, and the relationships in these books feel a lot more accurate and, similar to what I've experienced in real life. So, that little bit aside, the one thing I will say is if you are not into, it does get a little paranormal romancy later on, which I'm all on board with because I write and read that. But if that's not your cup of tea, it may make you, it may turn you off from the series. The other thing to take note of is, I will say with Ilona Andrews' works, or not works in general, because I've read other stuff, but like with the Kate Daniels series, some of the books are less plot driven, and while there's the main overarching plot, things can get a little jumbled, especially in the earlier books. They kind of, flatten everything out later on, and things are a lot more logical, but things are a little jumbly early on. And so if you're super like, plot has to be, everything has to be perfect and blah, it may turn you off. But if you're in it for the snarky dialogue, you will be so happy. And that's all I really want. So, hey. Anyway, so make sure to check out Magic Bites by Ilona Andrews. It is a fantastic book, and I cannot recommend enough.